You already know, friends, today is Hamilton Day, but I gotta be honest, I'm a little bit sad this time. I'm sad not just because Hamilton is coming to an end, but also the fact that whenever I think this musical gets as sad as it can possibly be, somebody hands Lin-Manuel Miranda a shovel. We're checking out 3 more songs today. Let's get into it. Welcome back, friends, and a special welcome to all the new friends out there. I'm YoBGS, and yeah, we got 3 more songs today in Hamilton: The Election of 1800, Your Obedient Servant, and Best of Wives, Best of Women. And like I said, last time I was nervous. This time, I don't even know how things could get more sad than they already are. A lot of people have been asking in the comments, what is next for this channel after I finish up Hamilton? And I've been working on a lot of commentary style videos behind the scenes. You can check the link that I'm gonna leave here for my Nickelodeon video where I look at theme songs from the 90s and early 2000s. And I got a lot of cool stuff coming out too. It means a lot to me if you check that out. And if you like these videos, please make sure to subscribe because that helps the channel out more than anything. And then my speakers gave out. Oh, my speakers don't want to see my heart broken either. Let's try, like 7th time's the charm here. Yes, thank you, my adoring public.
The election of 1800.
Can we get back to politics?
Please.
Yo.
That honestly looked like the brightest the stage has been yet in the musical. I know it's just like a little thing, but all the little touches seem to be coming back to haunt me at this point. So I just thought that was kind of cool.
Every action has its equal opposite reaction. John Adams shat the bed. I love the guy, but he's in traction. Poor Alexander Hamilton, he is missing in action. So now I'm facing Aaron Burr with his own faction.
He's very attractive in the North. New Yorkers like his chances.
He's not very forthcoming on any particular stances.
Ask him a question that glances off, he obfuscates, he dances.
And they say I'm a francophile, at least.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. I was like, francophile, somebody who's... No, francophone would be someone who speaks French. Francophile would be someone who is in love with the French. Because when you think about the idea of like a Southern farmer versus a New York, I don't know, mover and shaker kind of character, you'd think that Burr would be seen as the smarter of the two, but here, pointing out that, nah, that's kind of leading toward... not Madison, he's Madison, toward Jefferson.
They know I know where France is.
Thomas, that's the problem. See, they see Burr as a less extreme you. You need to change course. A key endorsement might redeem you.
Who did you have in mind?
Don't laugh.
Uh-oh.
You used to work on the same staff. It might be nice, it might be nice to get Hamilton on your side.
Wow. The callback! You'll love to see it. It's not even that long, or it's not even that much of a throwback at this point, but still, so well placed.
It might be nice to get Hamilton on your side. Talk less, smile more. Don't let them know what's for against or what's all for.
Oh, I don't like... I don't like this version of Aaron Burr. This is like, okay, you know in SpongeBob, the lost episode where SpongeBob's doing all the walk cycles and there's just the music playing in the background and he's got that over-exaggerated... Is Burr counting his chickens before they've hatched at this point?
To get Hamilton on your side. Talk less, smile more. Don't let them know what's for against or what's all for. Shake hands with him, charm her. It's 1800, ladies, tell your husbands, vote for Burr.
I don't like Adam.
Well, he's gonna lose. That's just a fetus.
And Jefferson?
In love with France.
Yeah, he's so elitist.
I like that Aaron Burr.
I can't believe we're here with him.
This is the most excited that Leslie Odom has moved in this entire musical. And again, it's not to fault Leslie Odom. He's just playing his character, but Burr is definitely counting his chickens before they've hatched here. And I really love it.
He seems approachable. Like you could grab a beer with him.
Dear Mr. Hamilton,
The fist bump.
would like to know how you'll be voting.
It's quiet up.
Dear Mr. Hamilton, John Adams doesn't stand a chance, so who are you promoting?
It's quiet
quiet uptown.
Burr, we know it's lose, lose. Burr, but if you had to choose, dear Mr. Hamilton,
Hamilton feeling like the first person in American history who had to vote for the lesser of two evils. It's funny because you see this a lot now, even in modern politics. I was working in our newsroom at the time that Trump was running back in 2016, and Adam Kinzinger, you might have seen his name, is popping up in the news a little bit lately, but he kept endorsing people, and like the day he would endorse them, they would drop out of the Republican race. And so every couple weeks when I saw him, I would have to be like, well, who's your official endorsement now? And admittedly, in some respects, he looked like Hamilton here, where he's just like, do I really got to pick at this point?
Well, if it isn't Aaron Burr, sir. You
Alexander,
created quite a stir, sir.
I'm going door to door.
You're openly campaigning.
Sure.
That's new.
Honestly, it's kind of draining.
Burr,
Sir.
is there anything you wouldn't do?
No, I'm chasing what I want. And you know what?
What?
I learned that from you.
But the thing about politics, I've said this before in this series, is that the people who would make the best politicians are the people who want the job the least. And I think that was true with Washington to some extent, because he didn't really want the job at first. They had to talk him into being the president. But now you start to shift to this world where guys like Aaron Burr, career politicians essentially, are thinking ahead to being in that office. And the other interesting thing about this part of the story too, Hamilton went from looking like a precocious kid in the company of Aaron Burr to now he looks like he's like 40 years older than Burr. And obviously that can't be the case, but still.
It's a tie.
It's up to the delegates. It's up to Hamilton.
Yo! The people are asking to hear my voice. The country is
Oh, man.
facing a difficult choice.
I just looked in this. I'm going to have some editing to do because as things picked up, the volume kind of went through the roof. I'm sorry about that if it's been a little bit loud to this point. I've even got a little thing here because I think I see where this is going.
And if you were to ask me who I'd promote, Jefferson has my vote.
Wow!
Agreed with Jefferson once. We have fought on like 75 different fronts. But when all is said and all is done, Jefferson has beliefs, Burr has none.
Well, I'll be damned.
Yep! It's true though. And you know at this point how, again, the fact that he refused throughout the entirety of this story to ever take a stand on anything.
Well, I'll be damned.
Hamilton's on your side.
And
You won in a landslide.
congrats on a race well run. I did give you a fight. I look forward to our partnership. Our partnership. As your vice president. Yeah, right. You hear this guy? Man openly campaigns against me. Talk about I look forward to our partnership.
It is crazy that the guy who comes in second gets to be vice president.
Ooh, you know what? We can.
Yup! I love the thing where he's just like, yeah, no. Oh my god. And look at, Leslie Odom staring if looks could kill. My goodness. And what I was thinking about during all of that too is if Hamilton's endorsement led to Jefferson winning in a landslide, I'm hoping some of the politicians in chat can let me know. What would have happened if Hamilton had run? Was he too bogged down in... he was so bogged down in scandal that his opinion carried weight, but he couldn't be the guy himself, I guess.
Change that. You know why? Why? Because I'm the president.
Yep. That was quick.
When you see Hamilton, thank him for the endorsement.
Wow.
How does Hamilton, an arrogant,
Again!
orphan, bastard horse, somehow endorsed Thomas Jefferson, his enemy, a man he's despised since the beginning, just to keep me from winning. I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens, the room where it happens. You kept me from the room where it happens for the last time.
Man, of all of the callbacks in the show, that one to this point, is glorious. A rap waltz, I'm here for it.
Dear Alexander, I am slow to anger, but I toe the line as I reckon with the effects of your life on mine. I look back on where I failed, and in every place I checked, the only common thread has been your disrespect. Now you call me immoral.
Oh, is this where...
Disgrace.
Is this the part where it happens? The part where it happens? I mean, I can only assume that letter is going to be him, literally throwing down the gauntlet.
If you've got something to say, name a time and place, face to face. I have the honor to be your obedient servant, A. Burr.
Mr. Vice President, I am not the reason no one trusts you. No one knows what you believe. I will not equivocate on my opinion. I have always worn it on my sleeve. Even if I said what you think I said, you would need.
Oh, I love this. This is another one. Sorry, I got stuck here because I'm just vibing with the. I'm vibing with the song, but I'm clutching it myself because I'm nervous. Because I know, you know.
To cite a more specific grievance, here's an itemized list of 30 years of disagreements.
Sweet Jesus.
Hey, I have not been shy, I am just a guy in the public eye, trying to do my best for our republic. I don't want to fight, but I won't apologize for doing what's right. I have the honor to be your obedient servant, A. Ham.
He is a ham. We will give him that. So, okay. Okay, I'm with it. I really, I do have to focus here because it's that part where the climax of the movie is just on the horizon, you know, and you're like, at this point, you want to skip to the moment where it happens.
Careful how you proceed, good man. Intemperate indeed, good man. Answer for the accusations I lay at your feet, or prepare to bleed, good man.
Well, your grievance is legitimate. I stand by what I said, every bit of it. You stand only for yourself. It's what you do. I can't apologize because it's true.
Then stand, Alexander. We hawking. Dawn. Guns. Drawn.
You're on.
I have the honor to be
Wow.
obedient servant,
A. Ham.
A. Burr.
Okay. I'm nervous. And I'm trying to think about it in the context of somebody who may see this not, you know, knowing how this is going to end essentially. And Burr had the power of rage on his side. Hamilton, but in something like a duel, you could argue that being the one who wants satisfaction could mess you up more than being the one who is clearer headed in it. But Hamilton is at this point where I suppose you could argue that he's running out of things to live for. I know he still has his family, but I feel like a lot of what he wanted to see has kind of come to pass. He feels bitter, you know? And we'll see if any of that comes into play, I suppose. Are we not going to get it in this part? We're not going to get it. Oh my God. We're not going to get it in this part, are we? We're not going to. Oh, that sucks. Okay, now I can see why people wanted me to go all the way through to the end. I just can't, because you don't want to hear me ramble that long. You don't want to hear me ramble that long in one video, trust.
I have an early meeting out of town.
You didn't tell her? Wait a minute. Again, two of the most powerful politicians in the country are about to pistols at dawn, you know, but his wife doesn't know. I always assumed there's like a stadium of people for this thing. How could you keep this quiet? Have to be all over the internet.
Center, come back to sleep.
I have an early meeting out of town.
It's still dark outside.
I know. I just need to write something down.
Why do you write like you're running out of time? Come back to bed, that would be enough.
This time,
I'll be back before you know I'm gone.
no.
Back to sleep.
This meeting's at 1.
Well, I'm going back to sleep.
Don't.
Hey. Best of wives and best of women.
Break his fingers. Eep. The words you do not want to see when you're watching this musical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bam. And that is going to be all she wrote. Unfortunately, that's all she wrote for this one. So, one more. We finish this bad boy off. I still want to do a song tier list. I still want to do the cut songs. So there are going to be a few more Hamilton videos in the works. Rest assured, friends. But looking at the song titles, I thought Your Obedient Servant was going to be where it all went down. Best of Wives was going to be her lamenting the world was wide enough, was, you know, going to be community mourning, and then the end was going to be Hamilton reprise, essentially. Okay, well, that is going to do it for this video. Can I just go back to happier times? You know, like the Revolutionary War. If you like this video, friends, please make sure to subscribe. Thank you all to everyone who's come along on this Hamilton journey with me. It means more than you know. It's been incredible for the channel, and I appreciate you all so much. So take care, as always, and friends, I'll see you in the room where it happens.